Hi guys, Steph here. I'm going to walk you through signing up for a Google account. I recommend using Google for a number of reasons. One, it provides a free email account with Gmail, and it has a large storage capacity. The reason we want to have a Gmail account or an email account that's not your Gerard email is that when you sign up for different sites and different services, they often send out emails and notifications, and you want to have a dumping ground or a place that that email can go where you don't really have to pay too much attention to it. Important information won't be sent there. Also, Google provides access to a number of great educational resources like Google Docs, which allows you to share word processing documents, spreadsheets, and calendars. It has a very solid RSS reader, which we'll learn more about, which allows you to collect different sources from around the web, different blogs, and different website updates. And lastly, it supports something called OpenID, which allows you to log into some sites using a Google ID so that you don't have to create new accounts when you go to those sites. So the first thing we'll do is just go to www.google.com and click on Gmail. Come on down to the bottom right, create an account, and start entering your information, if you can spell your name correctly. And when you get the desired login name, here's what I'm going to recommend. Start with your first and last initial, then GC for Gerard College, and then the day of your birth. The reason I recommend that you use this combination of letters and digits is that it's going to create something that's unique, so that as you go out and create new accounts for your PLN, you don't have to keep coming up with usernames because other people might have thought of the same clever username as you. It's also sort of gender neutral, it's age neutral, it doesn't give away a lot of information about you, and it's a series of 3 items, and we tend to be able to remember things in threes. So we've got first and last initials of our name, first and last initial of our workplace, and the day of your birth you're not likely to forget. So I'm going to check the availability. And what do you know? It's available. So it's not very cute, it's not very clever, but as I sign up for different sites, at least I have something that makes me identifiable over and over again. So that if somebody's on YouTube or Blogger or any of the sites that you may sign up for and they see SGGC30, they know it's me, that I remain sort of the same online identity as I move throughout my PLN. I'm going to choose a password that's a combination of letters and digits. You'll see that it says it's strong. If it doesn't say strong, try a different one that you're going to remember. I'm not going to stay signed in. I'm not going to enable web history for now. For a security question, I'm going to write my own because I tend to forget. So, not what. Who is your favorite math teacher? And the answer to that question is Jay Farrow. He is awesome. You know what, though? I actually use all lowercase because that will eliminate the likelihood that I forget what I capitalized. And for a recovery email, I can go ahead and use my Gerard email. gerardcollege.edu. And the reason that you need to provide a recovery email is just if you were to forget your username and password, it would help you recover that information. Put my birthday, and that won't be displayed anywhere on Google. And then I'll put my CAPTCHA, and that's a security measure. Lastly, I accept and I say create my account. Just wait a second while it thinks. Then it says, great, congratulations, you've successfully signed up for Gmail. Here's a quick run through to help you get comfortable. Now what's nice about this is when I go back to www.google.com, you'll see that I'm now logged into Google with my new username, which is my Gmail account. If I sign out, right, so now I'm not signed into Google, and I say sign in, I can now go ahead and sign into Google using SGGC30, and you'll start to remember it, at gmail.com, and I can put in my password, and if I'd like I can stay signed in. I'm not going to because I use a different account, but I'm going to say sign in. And there you go. I'm logged into Google and we now have access to those services.